Oi. Good evening, good morning, everyone. How are you all? I hope you are having an amazing evening. And for our friends in China and Macau, good morning. It's already Saturday over there. So, first of all, I want to be very thankful for your participation here with us. We are very happy with this opportunity to be having people from all over the world. We are working in 5 different time zones. It's a big challenge, but we are happy that you are all over here. Today is our welcome day. My name is Professor Caio Fania. I'm the coordinator here from the international office at Cesupa and the Amazon Experience Cesupa Challenge coordinator too. And first, I want to say thank you so much for your experience, because without your partnership, this project would not be true, would not be a success that we are already achieving the first 2 editions. And I'm really looking forward for this third edition, because in this one, we are going to also have the participation of some Peruvian students. And we also have the Amazon forest over there. So it will be amazing to hear then about their experience and the way they interact with the Amazon forest. And we hope to learn a lot from all of you. Thank you so much again. And I want now to show a small video just as a warm up to our game that I just put here. Our video is this one. Okay, let's go. So this is our introduction video. I like it a lot because it shows a lot about our region and about what we believe about our Amazon forest. And we have some things that we wanted to focus when we are thinking about the Amazon Experience Challenge. That first, we wanted to work in 2 new mindsets to present to you. Not new, but that we need always to remember people about is that first, for the people living here in Brazil, especially the ones living here at the Amazon region, it's a huge experience and a huge opportunities that you have here. So try to think about which kind of products, which kind of service that you can develop here. And we have raw materials and inputs such as açaí, that's the most famous, but we also have cupuaçu, we have piripioca, we have a lot of exotic and unique incomes and raw materials for you to work in your business model that you're going to have to build during our journey, these 2-week journeys. But before starting, I wanted to pass the word to our dean from Cesupa, Professor Sergio Mendes. Thank you so much for your presence here, and it's a great opportunity to hear you out and to learn a lot about with you. Thank you so much, Professor.
Thank you, Caio. Good evening and good morning, everyone. We're happy and proud to be together in this third edition of the Amazon Experience Cesupa Virtual Challenge. And hopefully, we'll take this virtual out of here after the pandemic and have this Cesupa Challenge here in Belém, in the Amazon region. And you all will be welcome when this can happen. When we first talked about this game, this project, many people here would ask, and it's very normal for us, what is this Amazon Experience Challenge about? What will you be talking about? And Caio and I, we worked a lot. He much more than me. I just had some time to share ideas with him. And that's a nice question. And that's the most important question. We'll be talking about the Amazon forest, that's true. But we'll be talking about life in the Amazon region. You'll be talking about people. What can people here do to have a better life? You'll be talking about bioeconomy. How can we make sustainable business from the forest? Because we read a lot and we hear a lot about the forest in just one sense, to keep the trees up. And that's important. That's really very important. This environment issue is absolutely important. But it's not the only one question we're talking about. We're talking about how can people who live in the Amazon and who live all over the world can work together and have nice projects, nice ideas to how have entrepreneurship projects in this region. So you'll be talking about creativity, you'll be talking about innovation. You are students from 16 different institutions, 16, 9 of those in Brazil and 7 abroad. And with your permission, I want to say the names of these institutions because you are very, very important for us. If you were not here, we would not have this 3rd edition. So our greetings here from Cesupa and from Belém, the Amazon region, to people who are in China, in the Northwest Agriculture and Forestry University. And students from this university were together with us, Kai, you help me, in the 1st edition, I think. In the 1st edition.
Exactly.
I also want to say thank you and say hi to City University of Macau students. Welcome. And as Caio said, you already had Saturday morning breakfast, I guess. We want to say hi to our neighbors here in South America, here in Peru. Just looking at the map to our left here in the Amazon, a little bit to our left and a little bit close, very, I'd say close to us, Peru and Colombia, countries which also are located, they have regions in the Amazon. We have the Pan-Amazonic Amazon, and that's an idea you all should have. We have 3 institutions in this game for this 3rd edition. The ESAN Business School in Peru, Universidad Agraria La Molina in Peru as well, and Universidad Nacional de Ingeniería in Peru. Welcome, all of you. I want to say hi to students from University of Munster. Caio told me one of them, I think we have 2 students from Germany. Is that it, Caio? One is in is in Peru or in Colombia. Sorry, in an exchange student program, certainly. And if there is a student in Germany, probably it's 1 something in the morning of Saturday in Germany. I don't know if there is at least 1 student in Germany. And welcome as well. And at last, I want to say hi to our friends from Missouri State University, our first international partner here at Cesupa. We're partners since 2008. So it's been 13 long years and amazing years, I'd say. Welcome as well. And students from other institutions in Brazil, in different regions of Brazil. Brazil is a huge country, not as big as China, but almost, and not as big as the United States, but almost, I would say as well. And we have students from ENIAC, from Newton Paiva, from Unifagoc, from Facens, Unis, Unimed, UNIT, Dom Bosco Rezende, and students from Cesupa. Be also welcome to this 3rd edition. So, my dear friends, I hope you can, in this experience, you can acquire more cultural competence. You can acquire more experience concerning creative and team working, concerning innovation projects. There is no barrier, there is no limit for you to think about it. Yes, this experience is also about entrepreneurial education. And we put value a lot here in Cesupa on that. And I know you as well do the same in your institutions. I know that team working is a fantastic experience. I imagine these teams, are we going to have 10 teams, Caio? Is that it? About 10 different teams?
Eight teams.
Eight teams with students from different countries and institutions. And that's amazing. That's an amazing experience. So do your best. I hope the workshops, you can enjoy, you have workshops for the first week, during the first week, is that it?
Exactly.
And I also hope you can make a lot of progress during the mentoring sessions. They are also very, very important for you. So stay connected. Don't forget, what we're doing here together is building bridges. That's what we're doing, building bridges and connecting different people. The most important thing I'd like to say is that we're talking about diversity. And that's also what Amazon Experience Cesupa Challenge is, diversities. So all our efforts to make a better world, to make the world a better place to live, it's our job. This is our job to do this together. So God bless us. I hope we have to celebrate life because in this pandemic, we are here together. And that's important to say. We're also celebrating life in this third edition. And let's go ahead. Let's go further, as we like to say here. And Caio, congratulations for this third edition. Caio has been doing an outstanding job, and I'm very proud of it. Once again, I say, be happy, do your best, and God bless all of us.
Thank you so much, Professor Sergio, for your words, and thank you so much for being a leader that trusts in innovation, trusts in entrepreneurship, and allowed us to think about projects like that. And the things that Amazon Experience was planned to be in person here, to receive you all here, but the pandemic changed all the rules in all the world last year. And he said to me to don't lose the opportunity and to develop a virtual challenge. And then we did that, and we are going to our third edition. And this virtual experience is amazing, and we are not gonna finish it. We will always have every semester one virtual experience like that, but we are already planning the in-person one for next July if vaccines and all the airports are open again, so people can come over, and you will have an amazing experience with us. And we are very happy to be located here in the Amazon forest. We are very proud of that, and we wanted to help to develop new mindsets and new ways to interact and to have a long-term relationship with the forest, because the things that we see in the news sometimes about all the mining and all the firing, everything is not the way we should be dealing with the forest, because we already have science and techniques to actually the business be more profitable if you get the forest stand. So it's important to also change the mindset that the untouchable idea of the Amazon is not a sustainable one, because it's really, really great in the Instagram. However, for the people that live here, for the society that live here, they won't have any way to develop themselves. So we need to find ways to interact with the forest and to make business with the forest to develop great opportunities, because I don't know what you know about the geography here in our state, Pará especially, but we are the size of Spain, and some of our cities, we have horrible horrible numbers regarding the humans aspect. So we need to develop that and create experience, to create job opportunities and also business with them. So we are able to have a long-term relationship with the forest. And we already have a company that is partner of our game, that's the Manioca one, that they already do that. They have a really interesting relationship with small communities and with the forest, and we have a lot to learn with them. Paulo is one of the, he's the CEO over there, and he's also alumni from Cesupa, and he has this company with his partner, and it's an amazing what they do here. And we're going to be with him in the 2 first days of workshop on Monday and Tuesday, and I hope that you learn a lot with him. So now, thank you so much again, Professor Sergio, for your words. I want to pass the word now to Marcia from U Experience, one of our most important partners. And as I said before, without all her work and all her support, the Amazon Experience would not be this size. And thank you so much, Marcia. The floor is yours.
Marcia, before you start, I'm so sorry. I asked Caio 5 minutes before starting here if U Experience was with us in this 3rd edition. He said a huge yes. So Marcia, with my apologies, welcome again, and thank you very much for all your support.
Please, Professor Sergio and Professor Caio, it's a pleasure for me to be here today with you, representing your experience in this opener section of the 3rd edition of the Amazon Experience Cesupa Virtual Challenge. It's an honor. For all the participating institutions, congratulations. You are offering a fantastic experience to your students. And for all the students joining this project, we wish you good luck. You will learn much more than theory. You will learn to solve real problems with a multicultural vision, and this is priceless. Have fun and enjoy every moment. Professor Sergio Mendes and Professor Caio Fainha, once again, thank you for allowing us to be part of this program and for your partnership. It's an honor to be part of it, connecting institutions and presenting this great opportunity brought to us by the skilled Cesupa team. Thank you very much. And Caio, you are doing a great job. And Professor Sergio, thank you so much again for allowing us to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Marcia. You are very kind in your words, and we are very happy to be partners of you and your experience, and we learn a lot with you, and everything that we plan here, we can share with you, and we have a lot of good insights. So thank you so much for that. So now, after this institutional part, I want to present the project itself in more details. Luis already asked about the group division. I will be talking about that. We already divided the group using the disc and your videos that you sent to us to allow us to divide that. And you're going to see that is a really multicultural groups. And that's the unique thing about the Amazon Experience Cesupa Challenge, is that it's not only about the Amazon, that's an amazing topic and is an amazing theme to discuss and to learn about. However, when we think about sharing experience, and as you can see, like, you don't have to have the background of business and administration only. We have people from way different careers and from different countries and different language. And that's why we do in English, because it would be complicated to do in Portuguese because not so many people learn Portuguese. However, English is the language that we all get together. And it's amazing to practice English, of course, but also to learn a lot with each other. So the group meetings is one of the most special parts in our journey here in this 2-week challenge. Okay, so now I wanted to again share my screen to show 2 more videos, one from feedbacks from the other editions and another that's from a TV show here in Brazil that talked about the Amazon, and you can find a lot of things of that in YouTube, but I wanted to share just to give a little insight from our region here for the ones that don't know a lot. Okay, let's share here. I think we'll be showing you now. Let's go.
Quem nasce na Amazônia é o quê?
Acho que quem nasce na Amazônia é forte.
Orgulho.
Potência.
Guardião da floresta.
É caboclo do mato. Somos indígenas.
É sobrevivente, no mínimo.
Somos resistência.
É a esperança.
Na Amazônia?
É a Amazônida.
Amazônida.
É a Amazônida.
Amazônida.
Amazônida. É Amazônida.
Amazônida.
Amazônida. Amazônida. Somos todos amazônidas.
A gente começa hoje uma expedição de 32 dias pela Amazônia. Vamos percorrer mais de 10 cidades para contar histórias de pessoas que nasceram e que vivem aqui. A gente vai conhecer as pessoas pelo caminho, descobrir a Amazônia, entender qual o futuro da maior floresta tropical do mundo. E a nossa porta de entrada é aqui no Mercado Ver o Peso, em Belém do Pará.
So this one and the other video that I wanted to share with you is about the feedback from the second edition. Let's go again.
Porque assim, dos últimos projetos que eu me envolvi, esse com certeza foi aquele que mais me trouxe resultado para minha vida pessoal, que mais fez com que eu evoluísse como pessoa. Principalmente porque, além das mentorias que foram incríveis, assim, todas, assim, não tem uma que eu não gostei, mas o principal foi que eu perdi totalmente o meu medo de falar inglês.
For me, it was really amazing to have more knowledge about business world, especially focus on the Amazon forest.
Já trago de antemão que hoje eu sou uma nova pessoa do que eu era, porque é muito aprendizado, é muita coisa. Eu nasci e fui criado em Belém e não conhecia nem metade. Sempre tive um fascínio pela Amazônia e lá eu aprendi muito mais.
We were able to communicate with one another and we were from different cultures and backgrounds and it was awesome.
E isso é muito legal porque além da gente se divertir bastante, né, e trabalhar com espírito de competição bacana, a gente aprende, né, se capacita demais.
Siento que esta experiencia me aportó en tener diversas perspectivas de los negocios a nivel mundial, conocer nuevas culturas, mejorar el idioma inglés y sobre todo salir de la zona de confort.
Alguns alunos ficaram tão entusiasmados que estão a planear fazer uma visita ao Brasil e à Cesupa, descobrir mais e possivelmente implementar algumas das suas ideias de empreendedorismo.
A special thanks now to our marketing team that they did these amazing videos for us. So now we're gonna have a more operational part. So for our invites, if you, Professor Sergio and Marcia, if you wanna leave already our room, no worries, because now I'm gonna be detailing a little bit more about the project and talking about the group division. So thanks again. Today is holiday here in Brazil for the professors, is Professors Day in Brazil. So thank you so much for being here a Friday night with us. Thanks for your time, Marcia and Professor Sergio. Thank you so much. So it's already showing, I believe, our project commitment term. Just there are the rules I will be sending to all of you through your Microsoft team. We're going to be using Microsoft team because of all the issues that we have with Google Meet and Google Classroom and everything in China. So we're going to be using the Microsoft team, and each one of your groups, you have your own room so you can share all the files and have conversations and also have virtual meetings. And I am the host in all the groups, but I already put all your names in the groups. I will just be missing for today, but Monday we'll be already solving that. The two students from IMED and one from alumni from Cesupa, because they came in the last minute. So I will have to, since today was holiday, I will not be able to create their email, but on Monday morning, I will be doing that. But for the rest, all of you, you were supposed to already be received an email with your a Cesupa email that you're gonna use to do your login in the Microsoft Teams platform, okay? If you didn't receive yet, you can write me an email. I will put here in our chat the Amazon experience at cesupa.br. Amazon experience, I type it wrong, cesupa.br. Here we go. And then you can send all the emails for the ones that has WhatsApp. You already have my contacts too. And I hope that we can get your communication and any doubts or any challenge that you face so I can solve very fast, okay? So for our project, I will not say all the words here. Of course, I will do the most important ones. We're starting now, 15th, tomorrow and Sunday. You are free to go. You don't have to meet, but since it's a business competition, it would be interesting for you to already get to know the students from your group. So if you can, after we finish here, get together in your Microsoft team group, and then you just get along with the platform and also start to know each other, would be a very special moment for sure. But on Monday, we will be starting our workshops, okay? So as we said before, and probably already know, but it's good for us to remember that your goal in the end of the project on the 29th is to present a business model using our raw materials from the Amazon forest. Each one you're gonna see on Monday and Tuesday workshops, how amazing and unique the raw materials we have here in the Amazon. And you have to export this product or service that you create. However, you cannot export as raw materials because it's enough for us to be like an exploiting colony. We need to think now as really entrepreneurs to develop our region and to develop our business model, focusing on also creating amazing opportunities to people live here in the Amazon, and also for the international markets and other places of Brazil markets too. You need to think about the sustainable approach. So it's important the environmental side, but also the social and the economic aspects. In the first week, from the 18th to 22nd, always the same time, 8 p.m. here in Brazil is GM -3, and already is last 2 hours in Peru and the US, 5 hours plus in Germany, and 11 hours plus in China and Macau. So it was really challenge to see like the best time for us to be together, and I hope that is fit for everybody, and especially for the people in China and Macau, because there's already really early in the morning. So a special thanks for all of you. In the second week, 25 to 28th, we're going to be having mentoring sessions every day in the morning. I hope by Friday in the first week that you already defined at least which will be the raw material that you're going to be using. If you already decided your product or service, that's amazing, but at least try to decide with your group in the first week, the end of the first week, the weeks of workshops, which will be the raw material that you're going to be using, and try to do a lot of search in the internet. We have a lot of information over there about small communities that you can receive these raw materials and buy from them and everything. And Paulo Reis, our professor from the first two workshops, he has a lot of experience with that. Again, just something about withdrawing the project. That's not the most important thing. I will be sending this document for you. How the judges, they vote in the end, okay? That's, we had a challenge to decide how we would define which one would be the best business model without being a subjective analysis. So what we did is that we created artificial occurrence. We call it the Amazon coins, and each judge will receive 10,000 Amazon coins, and then they will vote with this fictitious money in your business idea. So think that since it's a business competition, you have to sell very good on the last day on Friday your ideas in the 10 minutes that you're going to be having to do that, because they will be getting to know other ideas too, and you have to motivate them to vote on your ideas. So try and practice a lot your pitch so you are able to present your ideas in the best way. One data that always people ask is about if everybody needs to present. No worries about that. You manage that. Of course, since it's only 10 minutes, sometimes it's complicated to everybody to speak. Or if you're gonna do like that, to everybody present to, you have to practice a lot how to change with each other without losing any time. Okay. What else? You have to develop all the planning and the execution about your business model ideas. This is very important about the numbers for the ones that don't have any business backgrounds. Is not the most important part, the numbers itself, but of course is important for you to figures like the market size, which will be the country that you're going to be selling, the logistic price. We have some websites that we will be sharing with you, so you can try to find as closer as you might all the costs and the probably revenues that you're going to be asking. Victoria Abreu said something here. Professor, can you let the rules available for us? Yeah, I will be sending by email, and I will also putting in your Microsoft Team group so everybody can access that. Okay, thank you for your question. Let's see. For our prize, you will be receiving Manioca kit with the Manioca products. Is the partner that I talked before from our alumni that has a lot of products using our raw materials. And also you will be receiving a $500 voucher to use in the in-person mode that we are planning to happen next year. So it's a way for us to motivate you. Of course, the experience itself already motivates you, but the prize is important. And I'm finishing one partnership from the last minute that get to know about our project, and they send us an email to me because we wanted to also not the project not to finish only in the last day, in the 29th, but our dream here would be if one of your business idea becomes actually a real business. So for the champion, we are planning to have incubation of your business idea if you want, of course, and then people will mentoring you to make the idea be a real business and become reality and impact all the society that you're going to be dealing with. Okay, any doubts about our rules? I will be sending you later, but if you have already any doubt, please just let me know. That's really important. Okay, and also if you don't ask now, but you remember later on, you can write me an email or in WhatsApp, and then I will be glad to talk to you. Okay, I wanted to show you one more video just as a more reference for you, because we have some such like an exotic also food here. We have vatapá, we have tacacá, we have maniçoba. We have a lot of interesting, since we have a lot of exotic raw materials here, we also have exotic foods that I hope when you come here in person that you're going to be able to eat that. But I wanted to show this video. It's from another Brazilian TV show, from an amazing chef that we have here in Brazil and from our city. And I wanted to show to you this video again with more reference, okay? And I think he's already showing you. Let's go.
A Amazônia tem um sabor especial. Aqui, no coração da floresta, encontramos ingredientes com ótima procedência e práticas que respeitam a natureza. Juntos vamos descobrir novos olhares, novos modos de preparar comidas deliciosas, do jeitinho dos habitantes e moradores locais. Eu sou Thiago Castanho, chefe paraense, e vivo em busca dos saberes e sabores da floresta. Sentiu água na boca? Então aguarde. Vem aí, a nova série do Futura, Sabores da Floresta.
Man, I almost got hungry. So now I will be showing you another, now it's an image, is from our schedule for the 2 weeks. Okay, I already sent you in the WhatsApp group. And for the other ones, I will be sending also in your Microsoft Teams groups, okay? So we are starting today with the opening day and the team division. As I said before, we used all the disc tests and your videos to define, and also your backgrounds to define your groups. And also that is mandatory to have Brazilian students and international students in the same group, because that's one of the goals from our project, is to create the environment for you to interact and to learn a lot with each other. So today is the opening day. You have tomorrow and Sunday to get to know each other. If you want, go to your Microsoft team, already get used to it. And then on Monday, we start here in Zoom. All the workshops and mentoring sessions and the final pitch session will be here in the Zoom link, the same link as the one we use here today. But with all the other communications and other experience we will have in the Microsoft Teams. So for the first workshop is the Amazon region context with Paulo Reis. He knows a lot about our region. He does business with it from a long time, and his company Manioca, as I said before, I can type it here in our chat. So for the ones that Manioca, for the ones that want, you can already Google it and get more information. His products are receiving awards regarding innovation, and they just won an amazing award in France for one of the Tucupi. Is one of the products that they sell that you're going to be learning a lot about next week. And it's an amazing company that shows that we don't have to destroy to make money. We don't have to destroy to develop the region, and we don't have to destroy anything to think in a long-term run for companies and for society. And we learn a lot from this company, and I hope that you learn too. This second day, the 19th, workshop Forest Economy and Sustainable Business Opportunities in Amazon. He will be showing you a lot of reference, a lot of companies that are doing business here in the Amazon in the right way, as we like to think. In Wednesday, workshop of ESG from Vitor Bellotta. He knows a lot about this topic. And if we think about, we always have to think, as a person in Brazil that says that if you're gonna have a dream big, because having a dream small or big is the same work that you have to do. So when you think about big companies and now companies that are opening the markets and everything, ESG is something that you need to know by heart and actually apply in your daily activities, in your daily managing skills. And we're going to be learning a lot from him. On Thursday is with me, is a marketing strategy canvas workshop. And I'm going to present you a tool that's a marketing strategy canvas one, where you can see a marketing plan really well designed and really well developed in a canvas mode. And I hope that you have an amazing experience with me too. And on Friday, finishing the first week of workshops, is with Professor Victoria Mutrans. She's a professor from Cesupa, but also she has a really huge company that exports Brazilian nuts. So you're going to be talking to a person that has the theoretical approach, but also has a lot of practice in doing business with our region. And her workshop is business model and sustainable sources of revenue. Something for you to provoke you and to think about is that the idea is important, but the business model is more important, because it's not only idea, you can have it and don't do anything about it. But when you structure it, does the product have to be something related to food? Luis, no. You decided. For the one that won the competition last year, they developed the EcoFort. They developed using acai, to recycle the acai, and they created like a huge, like a Lego thing to develop chairs, to develop tables, was the EcoFort. Amazing project, and they knew how to present the forecast for revenues, the market size that they could be approached. Think that the products from the Amazon, the region, is not so famous in Brazil. So think about the international market, but also think about your regions from the ones that don't live here in Brazil, like how we could advertise our products here and create new markets for them. And okay, so Friday 22nd it finished the first week. Saturday and Sunday is 2 free days, but since it's a competition, it would be amazing time for you to work and to dig in your ideas and to dig in your business model. So try to use that to share with each other and to learn a lot with each other. Then in the second week, from the 25th to the 28th, we have the mentoring sessions with me and other professors, and we will have some people that we will be inviting for it. And in the last day, the 29th, is the showtime moments, the final pitch to investors, where you will be presenting your business model ideas and defending your ideas for them, and they will be judging and investing with the fictional money, the Amazon coin money, for you to have this experience. Any doubts until now? Anything that you want to share or that you wanted to know more about it? Just one thing that I wanted to, before going through the Microsoft Teams, I don't know if everybody already use it. It's a fantastic tool to build projects, because you have in the same place places where you can share files, where you can do some video conference, where you can write around things and communicate with each other, communicate with us, the coordination. So we're going to be using the Microsoft Team. I wanted to make sure I just sent individually in this afternoon. Your login is a Cesupa email, so will be your first and last name at aluno.cesupa.br. Aluno is a student in Portuguese. Is the final of the email. So all of you received this email, and for the 2 students from IMED and 1 from Cesupa, we will be giving you on Monday morning. So just make sure if anybody didn't receive this email, please just let me know. Just send me an email or write me on WhatsApp or any way that you want, so I can send you again. But you're supposed to be received all the information regarding your login this afternoon. And also, one student came to me and said that the email sometimes would be going to the spam box. So try to find also, if you didn't receive, just check if it's not on your spam or your trash emails. Just see if it's not over there. And if you don't find it, you just write me again in the amazon.experience@cesupa.br, and then I can send you all the info and also your login information. Okay, so we already defined you already in your groups, and I will just do a quick overview in one of the groups, so you are more acquaintance. I know some of you already use the Microsoft Teams, and probably you know more about of it than me, but here is the most important part of it. Here is where you do like the postagens. You can change yours to English, okay, or the language that you want. You're able to do that. You go here for new talks if you wanna. Okay, I will do that, Celia. Just a second. And here you can build you can initiate new conversations, and also here you can upload some files. Okay, you go here and upload a new one, and you can send links, you can download things. I will put some information here regarding the rules and the schedule and other information that I find that's interesting for you. So I will put here through in each group, of course, and all of you maybe downloading it or just checking it and use the reference, okay? And here is where you pressed, in this icon here, is where you press to create a video conference of your group. So if I were you, I would download the app from Microsoft Teams in your cell phone, your smartphone. That's really easy to manage that, and also using your desktop when you have more time, okay? I think for the Microsoft Team, is that it? If you have any doubts, again, you can write me. You can go here in chat and you write something that is go and I can answer you. And it's really easy, but would be important for you to in this weekend to just, for the ones that never use it and are more used to other project apps. You just go here just to get acquaintance to it and to don't have any doubts about. Okay, so now I will be stop my sharing part. And I wanted to answer any questions and to hear you out. But first, the question from Celia. What you have to do, Celia, in your group, you have to use raw material from here. So you're going to be seeing that we have a lot of it, a lot of them, and really exotic ones. So this acai is the more famous, and I always make it fun that we just hate when you put granola on it or you put guaraná. That's something that we don't do here, but if you're buying the acai, we are happy. So no worries how you use it. So, but just a small joke about the acai that we have here. But for the inputs, you have to use, for instance, the acai. One of the groups, they created an oil of acai to using aromatherapy. The other one, they created a tourism company to have it come here and have some experience. So you can use all the raw materials. You just cannot say that I'm going to be exporting the acai in the fruit, get in a container and just send around and just sell it. You are not supposed to do that. However, any type of product that you can develop is up to you. There's no limits about it. You just have, of course, to check in the internet if it's a feasible product, of course, but we don't have any limits for that. You just have to do at least one level of benefit. So I'm going to work as acai. Okay, I'm going to produce the juice, and then I will sell the juice, not the acai as a raw material. So this is one thing that's very important, not only from here in Pará, but also from Brazil, that sometimes we lose a lot of money and a lot of opportunities just exporting our raw materials as raw materials. So we export orange in natura as a fruit, and then we buy the juice in a box. So that's another thing that's not really smart for us to do business. So it would be important for you to understand that and to learn more. And Professor Paulo, in the first two workshops, we talk about it, about how to create and develop these products, because his company does that. Gets the raw material, gives a little bit of benefits, and then they just go and sell in the market. Celia, yeah. Celia, did I answer your question? We can go further if you want. Another ones, what else? Who want to make some comments, want to share something, share some experience with the Amazon or some doubt, please. Today is a really quick day. I will not use all your energy the first day in the welcome day, so it's more for us to know each other, and starting Monday would be a lot of work for sure, but now I wanted to present it as a welcome day and to divide you in your groups, and then for Monday we start the whole work. That's a lot of work, of course, I cannot lie to you. However, is a really interesting and immersive experience that you're gonna have, and I think for most of you will be one of the first times that you actually go deeper in the Amazon. And Amazon is really famous worldwide, but not so many people actually know the details and all the experience that you can have here. And I hope through this project that you can develop it and have a lot of fun also, and also a lot of learning. So any more questions?
Hi, can I talk?
Yeah, sure.
Hi, I'm Arthur. I'm from Brazil. I'm from the unit. And I have a questions about the business. All the examples you told us just right now were about some physical business, like juice, like acai, the ones that made chairs. And in my head, I have an idea. For example, like I want to make an investment, like in studies, for example, biomedicine, and I wanted to make a great investment with the universities, make research to become more aware of how we can use the diversity of Amazon to produce medicines and all that stuff. Does that makes itself clear? Like, can we do it something like that?
You could do that, but and this is again, watch out with the info that you share here in the main group. But
yeah, I was a little bit scared about it, but
no, but no worries. I don't think people will do that in the first day. Probably starting Monday for sure. But then we would do like the entry and all the you can write me if you have any question like that, like no worries. But you can do things like that, but it's really important to understand who will be your client and how you're going to make money of it, because it's not a philanthropic business model. You need to think about a real company that's going to make money. So if you use the raw materials, because I'm saying a lot of raw materials in about product itself, but it can be service. You can develop like a ecotourism company that brings people here. It's a service, and you're going to use our raw materials since it's the natural one, but you're going to be creating an experience and developing here in our region. Okay, so your idea is a good one. You just need to think, and then you can share with your group, and then you talk about is that who will be your client and what is the thing, service or product that you are actually selling. So in my workshop of marketing, we're going to talk more about the persona. It's important to say who is the person that is actually buying, or if it's a B2B thing, business to business, who are the companies that you're going to be selling, who are the associations or the universities or the schools that you're going to be selling your idea, because you need to think as a business model that somebody needs to buy what you're offering. And of course, like which are the pains that you're solving, since it's a business, but it's also important to understand how you're going to make money. That's one of the important things. Of course, respecting the sustainability approach. However, you need to think about the market itself and the clients and who will be buying your product or service. But thank you for your question.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Who else? One thing that is important to say regarding whoever is insecure about his or her English, no worry about that, because you will have people in your group that for sure speaks your language. Of course, try to ask a little bit if you're going to use Portuguese or using Chinese, for instance, or in Spanish. Do like with the person that you already know that speaks your language. You can talk to her or him, but then you have to ask the person to explain in English. So it's not that you have to have the fluency in the English. Of course, it's important since everything happens in English, but you can share your thoughts in Portuguese with your friends and then ask them to share in English, especially when is a more complicated idea that you want to present. You can use other people to share your ideas in English if you don't feel very secure about it. And I like English a lot because sometimes we talk about it, but we are really insecure and afraid, and then we get really shy about it, and that's normal. But environments like that is a controlled environment. So try your best to practice, and if you don't know, go on Google and translate things and then try to explain, because it's also a language skill that you're going to be developing during this 2-week competition. So calm down. Not everybody speaks really fluently English. No worries about that. The most important part is the idea and how you present it, and people can help you out. Also, we in the coordination team, we can also help you out with that. Okay. Any other questions, so I can free you out to enjoy your Friday night?
Professor, I want to make a question. I just tried to enter in the email, but I tried to use the password. I don't know if my password is correct. You can say me what's my password?
Yeah, all the passwords. Let I open here. Let I just 1 second. I will open the file. Let's see. Let's just open here. Excuse me. All the passwords is I'm gonna write in the chat. Okay. Let's here. Experience 2021 with the E capital. Okay. If your email is not up yet, just write me again. Amazon.experience@cesupa.br. And please, like for instance, Yidanji. Sorry if I didn't say your name right. My Chinese is not that good. that you didn't see yourself in the Amazon group from Microsoft team, please write me with your name and your email, because then I will talk to my IT guy on Monday morning. So Monday, when we do the workshop at night, everybody that has any problem with the login, you can just write me, and then Monday morning, our person from the IT will help you out to understand what's happening, because it's supposed to everybody be already allowed. And since I put it, all of you in the Microsoft team, it should be working, but technology sometimes just hurt us. And then if you cannot access your email, because this email that I sent you is a Gmail account and also your Microsoft team login. So you using both in the both platforms. Of course, we're going to be having all the meetings in the Microsoft Teams for the group ones, but you can send me an email if you want to use the Gmail that we created for you. You can also use it, but please check during this weekend if it's working and if you can join in the Microsoft Teams and if everything is set. And for the ones that has any problem with that, we already found 2 people that could not get the email, right? So you can just write me with your full name that on Monday morning, I will be talking to our IT guy to solve this issue. I could access it, but I can't access the group. It seems like there is no one there. Okay, that's another important information. I almost forgot. Thank you so much, Laisa. You have to first get in your Gmail. Okay, you have to access the Gmail accounts that you have, and then you accept the invitation, because I can put you, but you have to first accept, then you're going to be entering in the group. For the people in China that you are not allowed to use Google, please just write me an email that I will do this process for you, okay? I will go in. If you have any troubles accessing the Google account that we sent to you, where you're gonna press the yes to access the group meeting, then you write to me, and then I will use your password to go in your Gmail account, and then I will log in and say yes for the invitation, and then you're gonna be able to access the Microsoft Teams. Thanks for that. I almost forgot that you have to accept actually the invitation before you go into the Microsoft platform. Any other doubts? I'm very excited. I hope Monday arrives soon, because these 2 weeks for me, it's amazing. It's the best 2 weeks of my year, in March and in October when we do that. And it's amazing for me because I learn a lot from you, and you have such different backgrounds that I'm almost learning a lot. So for me, it's an amazing project that I'm very happy to host it. And also, I will be very glad to receive you here and to host you here in person when we are allowed to, probably next year with all the vaccinations and everything. And for sure, you're gonna like a lot our region here, because we are a huge city. Belém is like 2 million people. However, we are sometimes like 10, 15 minutes by boat from a native Amazon forest. So you have an amazing experience for sure coming here, and you're gonna be having an amazing experience in these 2 weeks in the virtual challenge, okay? So if anybody has any question, I like to say again, thank you so much for this opportunity. It's an opportunity for me to have you here and to learn a lot from you. And of course, all these moments and this experience, because one thing that I talk about a lot from my students is that stay just in class is not the most important thing in your university, but the experience that you can join outside classroom, that you don't receive any grades for it, sometimes not even hours, complimentary hours or anything, but this type of experience is the ones that when you go to an interview for a job recruitment, or you're going to present your idea to a business, a bank investment or something like that, you have something to talk about it. Not only like, yeah, I received some B's and some A's and my grades are amazing, but I didn't have any project outside classroom. You are already one of a kind, and you are already a step ahead from competition because you're having experience like that. And I take my hat off, because it's not very easy for us to leave our comfort zones. It's in a different language with different people from different contexts talking about the Amazon, where people don't know a lot, and you are here until like it's already 9 p.m. here in Brazil, and you're having, I hope that you will have an amazing experience for your life. It's a game changer thing, and it's something that sometimes you're going to rethink your career, rethink about what you're doing in your life, and enjoy. Just something that you have to do it. Enjoy this journey. We have a lot of to learn together, and we have a lot of to learn, and that will be for sure 2 amazing weeks for you. And I'm here to help you out, to answer any question, and please, you can count on me. Okay, so thank you so much for this. We're going to be finishing our meeting today. Was just in a warm-up one. On Monday, we're going to be entering in this exotic Amazon region context world with Professor Paulo Reis. Please test already this weekend for the Microsoft Teams and your login at the Gmail account. Also, please just check if everything is all right. Write me if it's not. And then on Monday morning, I will be fixing all the problems that we have, if we have. And at night, everybody will be able to already be in the same group together, accessing each other, remembering that all the workshops is here in the Zoom link that you already have. And now the working group, you're going to be using the Microsoft Teams platform. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend. And on Monday, we are back again. I hope you have an amazing Amazon journey with us. Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice weekend.